Um, I'd love to dig into this a little bit more once we're kind of speaking more informally. What does it take to raise online, right? Ultimately, it's a telling challenge. It takes resilience, being told no. It takes the confidence and conviction to go out and tell that story in a way that will win people over, right? It doesn't matter how good your project is if you're not, able to really communicate to people and win them over to support it. Um, but ultimately, I think one of the biggest pitfalls of raising money this way is kind of the challenges that it creates in terms of prioritization, right? The person that is easiest to get a meeting with might not be the person that is potentially gonna invest the most, right? And that becomes really complicated when you multiply, you're talking to hundreds of people, right? So really creating systems around how you're building community, how you're prioritizing meetings, and how you're pitching people is a really big part of this. WeFunder has some tools that we try to help people use to think this through. Obviously, we've done this a lot of times, so we have some expertise. But we are a platform and a utility for you, the founder, you, the maker, the creator, to use, right? I can't be on a call with you every day, right? It's going to really come down to you to execute. Obviously, I'm a resource. Our team are very motivated to help people, but we're working with a lot of people at the same time. But ultimately, I think the biggest failure point on any crowdfunding campaign is kind of complacency, right? People think, okay, I'm going to focus on getting a video made. I'm going to get, really fine tune the content on their fundraising page, because that stuff you can control. But ultimately, you're going to have to go out and pitch people. You're going to have to text people. You're going to have to get on calls with people, right? This is not a substitute for that, right? This is an amplification to that. And right, getting out there, hustling and exploring every opportunity to talk to people. That is the difference between failure and success on our platform, right? There are the lucky deals that have, a celebrity backer or have a bunch of traction that can just send out a single email and raise millions of dollars. That happens maybe once every couple months on our platform. It's beautiful to see. It's exciting. It's lovely. Most people are out there really working the phones and dedicating lots of time to do this, right? This is not a substitute for that hustle. It is an amplifier to that. I think it's really important to understand that. And again, I've just kind of covered this stuff. Really, thinking that WeFund is going to raise the money for you, not really going out there and exploring every opportunity, kind of failing to treat the people you're communicating with as investors, right? Just because they're writing you small checks doesn't mean they don't care about a return, right? Talk to them about what you're going to create for them. Treat them like they are smart, and they will engage